Hello everyone, my name is Dylan Hamilton. I'm back here with my Minecraft level. Just to give another update this week. I haven't had much time to work on it, unfortunately due to some family issues as well as just some other outside forces. But as we can see, I've already added in a couple of extra houses. One house is a lot smaller than the other, as it is meant to house a individual who is more obsessed with the victim. To recap, I am doing a murder mystery level where you play as a detective going around the crime scene and ultimately just trying to figure out who's the suspect based on the set design as well as any story elements. In here, as you can see, I've already added in a couple of rooms. Since it is more of like a hermit kind of individual, they're gonna have like covered windows. Same within here. We've also I've added these doors as they don't. The other ones that I typically use don't fit in well with the color scheme of this house, since it's more made to be like a dark kind of um, messy house. You know, there's not really going to be much bright colors. Haven't done much. I've also been working on a bunch of like the clues, as you can see Travis's journal, strange book titled Her Daily Outfits. Not all of these are done. I'm still working on quite a bit of them. But if we go in here, we can see that there's a metal door that can't really open if I try to interact with it. However, what we can do is look around. I do have a couple of notes in place. So like if we look here, we can see no to-do journal or to-do list, and it'll say check the PvP server, be on time to see what Alexa's outfit, get more energy drinks, find the stupid key, and get ready for work. We can hold on to that, but I'm gonna place that back there. And if we just look around a bit more, you can find like this laundry room. I still haven't had much to do with the set design. This is primarily because I'm still working on having playtest my level, just to see. But if we look here, we can find a bunch of like dirty shirts, dirty laundry, and even a room key, which if we take with us. But yeah, I'm working on just having playtesters just test out level, see if there's anything I'm missing. But we put that back down. If we come here, we'll find a bunch of bats, really. There we go. So we'll find a room that's meant to act like a shrine to the neighbor across the street and have like her clothes. So we'll find Alexis's pink shirt and all that, just to find out that how much of a stalker he's being. And there's going to be other clues that point to him being enraged by their interactions earlier. So that's it for this room. Just putting back the room key. Then we also have this other room, which I have done a little bit more work on. It's a little bit different. Before we had this area be the picture. However, I discovered that it would be best to like have a way for the players to know that when they pull that switch that something happened. As since the picture was like across the room and this would have been up against the wall, it would have been harder to see it. But what I ended up doing was I put the picture over here and had it to where if you come across, it still has that factor. Or it still has like the behind the scenes lever that you can see. I've also had like these blocks right here just be regular wood as it's supposed to like signify the scaffolding of the house. But once we flick the switch, we can hear. We turn around and we can actually see that the switch did something. Going in, we can find a shed key and find a note with Robert's handwriting, since Robert lives here. And we can just read it, and it'll say that basically how he's upset that Alexis has not giving him the money that she owes him, and that he's going to go and take it, even bringing his axe along to teach her a lesson if he has to. But put that back there. Another thing that I've added, which is the receipt for the skull painting, which is to act as another sign that this little thing right here has the... Oh, it's not good. I see. But just to give the player another way of telling them that, oh, hey, that skull painting is still pretty new. I wonder why he has that. You should go check it out. But that's basically what that's saying. If we take this key over here to the shed, which is also locked, the purpose of this is that in the other house, ideally the player needs to go there first, and that's where they'll be introduced to the mechanic of having locks and doors, where they find the key to the door, and they are just able to piece together with basic Minecraft mechanics that they need to take the key to the door in order to open it up. But when they come in to the shed, they'll find like a little thing of blood here, or redstone, but meant to signify blood. And we'll find the blood-covered axe, which was used to commit the murder. That would be like strong evidence against Robert that, hey, you know, he was the one that committed the murder, since now we would have the murder weapon in hand. There's also been some other things. I have went ahead and added some lighting to each house, as we can see. Even doing the same over here. But I've also added a couple of more things to the suspect center. Just in case, I've already added a suspect center guide, which talks about the purpose of the suspect center, saying that it's just a mobile operations unit for investigators. And it also has some instructions on how to use it, basically telling them, go flip the switch and then press the button. Ending off with an important note saying, you know, make sure you're certain before pressing it, and having, you know, a bit of guilt tripping. Or not guilt tripping, but a way of telling the player, hey, your choices are going to impact an innocent's life if you're not certain. But putting back in here, what we can do is press here. It has the "Are you sure?" Press that, and it'll bring in a book, which will be Travis's conclusion. Basically going on about saying how Travis was arrested and he was later on proven innocent, so you failed. Similar this one. With Noah's and Roberts. Noah's being the same message, since he's also innocent in this endeavor. It would say that he had an outburst and was sentenced to the same thing, but had strong evidence to prove him innocent. Roberts, however, would say that he broke down during court and admitted to it, and that he would have a life sentence. And would end with a case success. So I've officially added the win-lose conditions to the game. We have, just putting those back, Roberts. This is Noah's. I've also added a little crime scene. This is meant to just for playtesting purposes. I'm not too. I didn't put too much detail. I did put like a little blood trail around just to signify that hey, the attack started from the kitchen, and then made its way to the living room. Here, as we can see an on-site autopsy report and some suspect infos on the 3 suspects. I haven't officially signed the books as I am still doing playtesting and trying to get information that would, if I have to change it later on, I still can. Basically, it talks about how the victim, the age, the gender, the cause of death, which was struck multiple times with a sharp object, other injuries, and the instrument used, which this is meant to be a start out. So, not bad. So what happens is the player spawns right out here, and initially they're supposed to come into this house. And they'll find the crime scene. They're supposed to look around, and so this is going to be the first stuff that they're going to look into, is this little drawer right here. And they're going to find all this. Since there was no murder weapon found at the scene, they're going to be told that the cuts were deep, and so it seems like it would have been done by a hatchet. So this is to let the player know, hey, keep a lookout for like a hatchet, whoever owns one. There's also going to be information based on each one, like talks about the suspect, the Travis, affiliation, ex-boyfriend, last known sightings, goes into notes based on Travis's personality or his affiliation, like further details into his affiliation with the victim Alexis. Same with Noah's, talking about like extra notes. And lastly, we have Robert's, which will just talk about how he just did gardening for Alexis and his last interaction with her, which was done by Travis. This is basically to put more, like, I did this here instead of just saying a neighbor did it, to further put the blame on Travis, since he would be the one that discovered the body. It says here that last known sighting with victim was the one who discovered the body. So this was initially just put some blame on, or the player's blame on Travis, since he was closer to the body. They might not believe him immediately, like, oh yeah, you discovered it, that's a little suspicious. But overall, that's what I have. I'm still working on the other notes, and I'm doing some more playtesting. As of right now, I'm a little bit behind than where I would like to be, but I am working on getting that fixed and sorted out. And I will be having more stuff done within this level within the next week to come. Stay tuned for that update, and thank you for watching.